Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Janet. Today I'm going to make a Deco mesh wreath for the 4th of July, or you could call it a patriotic one that you can hang from the middle of June till probably the end of July. So I'm going to show you what you need. I got this wreath, and I got this one at Hobby Lobby. This Deco mesh, and this is the largest size they have. It's a really long one in blue. And then I got a white one. So if you see, this is like the medium size one because there's a smaller one. I got it in white, and then I also got it in red. So this is a mesh that I'm going to be working with. I got the wreath and the mesh at Hobby Lobby, and then I went to Michael's. What?
Because it's cheaper.
Oh. So I went to Hobby Lobby for this stuff because it's less expensive and they have a better sale. So this is usually 50% off there. This 4th of July one was 30% off, and so was the wreath. But Michael's is more expensive, so that's why I went to Hobby Lobby. And then this is what I got at Michael's. So I got this like little garland, and I got... hot with this light on me. And then I got these little curly majiggers that I'll stick in there. They were $1.99. This was $1.99, pretty inexpensive. And then I got these little what are these, windmills? I got two. I usually get pairs of everything, so when I'm decorating, it'll like make my wreath look even. Bars with glitter on them, so you can see that. And I also got this accent ribbon. So I got this white one with stars, and then this red, white, and blue striped one. And these were $3.99. I think there was a sale when I got them, or I used a coupon, but it was more expensive at Michael's for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with your wreath. This kind of the smaller part of it facing up, and you're going to want to fix all the little, I don't know what they call these. I used to call them pipe cleaners when I was younger, but I don't know what they're called now. So you're just going to want to lift all the pipe cleaners before you start decorating it. So I'm going to do that really fast. I'm going to show you kind of where I get my inspiration from. Like, I go onto Pinterest and then I just start looking at wreaths that I think I might like this one looks really cute, and I kind of just go from there. And try to do the best I can, but there's a bunch of them on Pinterest. There's the blue around now, and I'll show you how that works. So we'll go ahead and get started. But yeah, check out Pinterest for ideas, because they have so many on there. Okay, so we're gonna take our mesh. It's like huge, and I think we're going to start on the inside. I don't think it matters where you start really, but I'm going to start, I think I probably do it different every single time. Actually, I'm going to start on the outside. I'm committed. So you're going to take your mesh, and you're going to kind of scrunch it together like this. And then you're just going to pick a place to start. So I'll start right here. And so you put it in between those pipe cleaners, and then you just tie them. You just kind of put them together and you twist them 2 times so it's really tight. And then you're going to take your mesh, and what I do is I measure the way to keep it like, what would be the word? Like the same size for each poof is I take it to I take it one and then to the second one, just so I measure the length and it'll be the same for each poof, but I actually bring it back to the one I want it to stick to. So then I have measured it and they'll all be kind of the same, and then you just do the same thing and you tie it, you twist it 2 times, really nice. And then once you have your poof, once you have the poof, you poof it up however you want it. So I hope you guys can see this. Do you think they can see, honey? Okay, so hopefully this is a better angle. Sean just helped me. But basically you take your mesh, and I'll just do that again. Camera guy, help me.
Come on.
So basically you scrunch up your mesh and then you put it on your first ring. You tie it really tight and you do 2 twists. Then the way I measure it so it'll all be consistently the same poofs is you take it and you bring it to the next set of pipe cleaners, and even then the next. So you skip one and you're here at the third one. But what I do is I bring it back to the second one. So then my poofs, I'll know exactly how long they're all going to be, and they'll be the same. This stuff is like kind of a pain to work with. But you take it and you're going to twist it really tight 2 times. So, and then you can make your poof however you like. You can poof it up, get some poofing action going. And then you're just going to keep going on the outside. So I go here, and then here to measure the same length as this poof, but I'm going to bring it back and tie it. 1, 2. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I do. And then I just kind of make my poof out, and then you just keep going all around. Get back to where you started, so there's no like gaps in your wreath. So there. Now we have all the outside done. And now we're going to move into the inside of the wreath. So there's these inside parts of it. We're going to go ahead and put mesh there. So again, I'm going to take it to out to the skipping one so I can keep the poofs the same size, and then just bring it back and put it in that pipe cleaner. If you guys know what these are called now, please comment below, because I'm old school. They're pipe cleaners to me, but I'm sure they're called something else now and I don't know. So okay, we're done with that. And then we're going to cut the mesh here, because we're done with the blue part of it. So, here we go. Okay, there we go. Done. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Just the blue part done, and then we're going to go ahead and add the red and white. Moving on, we're going to go to the next color, and we're going to do the red mesh next. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with the red mesh. We're going to start at the top of the wreath, the outer ring somewhere, and you're just going to scrunch it together. I'm kind of mess this one up. So cut off the extra that I messed up, and then you're just going to do the same thing. You're going to put it in here into the pipe cleaner and squish it down, and then tighten it and turn it 2 times. So then what I do here is I'm going to go to the bottom now. So I'm going to be alternating from the outer ring of the wreath to the inner ring, and I'm going to move it over to the inner part of the wreath, and I'm going to do the same kind of measure it out so I have a good size poof, and then I'm going to tie it in the inner wreath here and tie it really tight and do 2 turns. And then I'm going to go to the outside of the wreath. So I'm going to come out here, but I'm going to come out here to get a longer poof. And then I'm going to tie it like that. And I mean, in no way is this like perfect or, you know, I'm just doing whatever pretty much, but it usually comes out cute, so don't worry about messing up. Okay, so we're gonna cut off the red. And now we're gonna do the same thing with the white. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go on the outside with the white. That's my plan. Carefully. There we go. So this is what we have so far. Yeah, it's looking kind of cute. So I'm just going to cut some of this white about 7 inches or so. I feel like the inside of the wreath might need a couple of white pieces just because I didn't go in through there. So I might do like 4 little white pieces in there. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm just making these little extra pieces. I mean, you want it to look somewhat uniform. It doesn't have to be perfect, but so I made these 4 little, I don't know, 5 to 7 inch pieces, and I'm going to just like crunch them up like this, and then I'm going to stick a couple on the inside pieces to make it look a little uniform. White in the middle because it doesn't have any, because I didn't take that white in there. So I'll do just a few. And that's how you kind of keep it uniform, by putting it, you know, having like a pattern, I guess. And then I feel like it has some white now in the center parts of it. Not perfect, but okay, so this is what we have so far. Now we're going to just decorate it with all the little stuff that I showed you in the beginning. Okay, so I'm going to start with this like garland and just see what I do with it, but I'll probably just loop it through in and between the outer and the inner part of the wreath, just to add some, you know, some more decor on there. Pretty much. Ooh, it looks, I like that. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So let's cut that off. Next, we're going to take this ribbon and we're going to cut pieces and then decorate from there. So I'll show you. I'm going to move my wreath out of the way. And okay, so I cut them about 7 inches, I would say. 5 pieces of each. We'll see how many if I need more, but I basically cut both sides into this little V shape so it looks cute, and I did this one as well. So we're just going to start tying them around the wreath wherever you feel like, basically. But here we go. So And you just kind of find a pipe cleaner, and then you just stick it in there, just like you did the, it's easier if you twist it right here, and then you stick it on your pipe cleaner, and then you just tighten it, and then you just push them up however you want them to, like, kind of show like that. And then we'll just add more around the wreath wherever we feel like it. It's no right or wrong way, it's just whatever you feel like, but you have your method. Method to your madness. That's what it's looking like so far. I guess this will be the top of the wreath, which I'm feeling that. And then I'll just stick these in, like into the mesh, kind of. And let them kind of pop out like that. And I'll do one. We're gonna open the little, I'm gonna take these little decor, and put it around on anywhere that we see this pipe cleaner coming up. If you can see, there's like pipe cleaner right here. We're gonna stick those on there. So, and they're styrofoam, so they're just gonna totally stick in there, just like that. So, see how this one just stuck in there, and we're just gonna decorate the rest of the wreath with that. Okay guys, so I finally finished the wreath. I really like it. This is what it looks like. I'll go hang it out in my door, and I'll stick this back in there. But this is pretty much it. Pretty easy. Hopefully you guys like this video. Totally different from fitness and fashion, but I thought it'd be fun. So thanks so much for watching. If you're not already subscribing, please do. It means a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!